But yeah, buddy, you excited to fucking go on vacation?
Dude, I could not be more pumped to go on vacation. If I lose y'all for a little bit, it's because I live way out in the fucking boonies, and I'm driving all the way out to my house. So
That's cool. We'll just keep it going.
Yeah, dude.
Dalton, you know what? Like, it's crazy, man. It's literally been raining almost every day for 4 weeks here, where we've gotten like 1 or 2 decent weather days. And now, starting the day that you get here, we're gonna have sun basically every day, which it's the timing couldn't have worked out better.
dude, so sick. There is a God.
I was getting nervous, dude, because I was like, yo, this entire summer has literally been raining. Like, what the fuck is going on?
I am the second coming of Jesus Christ.
We've had a lot of rain here too.
Have you? Yeah, I would assume so. I mean, because Ohio's not like super far. It's a little far.
It rains like 99% of the year in Ohio.
Really? I feel like that's not true. Is that true?
No, it's not true.
It might be a slight over exaggeration.
This summer in general, I just said the other day, I was like, we've had so many storms this summer. Usually it ends around May.
Yeah.
And then like throughout June and July and August, it's just like here and there type of thing, maybe once, twice a week. But like every day last week it was raining. And it's been like that more often throughout the entire summer.
Yeah. Dude, you know what I just found out as a fun fact?
What?
When they say it's 40% chance of rain, that means it's going to rain and 40% of that region is going to get rain. What the fuck, bro?
You know,
That's so crazy.
I didn't exactly know that, so I'm glad you told me that. But I have noticed that, like, even if it says like 20-30% chance of rain, it always fucking rains. So I always thought like that was bullshit. I'm like, if there's a chance of rain, it's gonna fucking rain.
Not here.
No?
There's also been a lot of days where it'll be like 20-30% throughout the entire day. They'll have it marked off.
Dude, you look very presidential in that fucking chair.
But you're not. You can't be in 100% of the region all the time.
Dalton, you just dropped out for a solid 30 seconds. What are you talking about? Oh God.
Great.
Incredible, Dalton. I'm gonna continue talking. I'm sure he'll cut back in.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I wonder if he can hear us when he's cutting out, like,
I don't know.
or if it just completely goes. Hello.
There we go.
He seems kind of there.
I can hear y'all the whole time.
Oh, okay. All right. Good. All right. So
it's like a shit talking party that I'm not invited to.
This is the best parties.
Yeah. No, I was looking for chairs like that, Grace, for when we had the podcast upstairs, like, because we have this cool room. I was trying to find a chair like that. Like, that's kind of what I was picturing. We ended up getting one. It's sort of like that, but a little more like square. Or not square, but it's like the back's just like a tall rectangle, but it has like the wing back thing.
You should go on Facebook Marketplace and see what you can find for. Just type in like wingback or.
Yo, you know what? To be honest, Grace, like I did that, and I would find a chair, and then I'd be like, dude, I don't want to like drive to this person's house though and interact.
Fuck that.
Like,
dude, the whole time loading up that story, I knew exactly what you were about to fucking say.
Oh my god.
Dan's he's the guy that when you sell shit on Facebook Marketplace, he messages you asking if it's available, and then doesn't respond because he realizes, oh, now I have to go get this.
That's exactly what happened, like 3 times.
Yeah, I know my dude.
Make it even more presidential. Hold on.
Even more presidential.
What's good? You got some cool.
You look like Eddie had fucking leprosy or whatever, with that blanket over him.
We missed some of that, Dalton. What are you saying? She has leprosy? What the fuck?
Is that all that came through?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm just gonna leave it at that then.
Show us what you got behind you, Grace. What's up with that? Are those the fucking?
Oh, this is all art. Here.
Are those your buds from the zoo?
No, they're from everywhere.
Oh
so
shit,
it goes,
that's pretty cool actually.
I am definitely gonna
I
drop
have
out
these
seconds.
super awesome posters like way up top.
Oh shit, that one's really cool in the top right for me. The spiders.
Yes, and then don't look at my dining table. It's a little bit of a mess, and then I have all this stuff here.
Holy shit, you got a lot of decorations.
I have a lot of art, yeah, and I have a whole other wall on the opposite side of my apartment.
Do you spend a lot of money on that? I find like I've been trying to collect stuff here and there, but it's expensive to like gather things. You know what I mean?
A lot. Some of it's hand me down. Some of it is actually like my mom would find an artist and get stuff painted. Some of it is like my friends.
Whoa! Why am I huge right now?
I don't know. I'm sorry. Oops, that's the button one.
We're all having technical difficulties. Okay, it's okay though.
So like, this is actually a friend that painted that. I had gotten that for Gus for his dog.
Oh,
That's
these
cool.
are different. These are local tattoo artists. These three, they sold these during the pandemic just to make some money because tattooing wasn't happening.
Sick.
And then my apartment is a mess because I was out of town all day yesterday. That's another local tattoo artist.
Yeah. See, so I'm thinking like those had to have been pretty expensive. Yeah.
No, not really. Well, this one was given to me. This was the last piece of work that was done on Gus. So that was on his rib panel.
Yeah.
And then these are local photographers. So these three are actually animals that I've worked with.
So
An intern drew this for me.
That's cool.
Gus drew that one. And then
Okay.
I bought that at a silent auction. And then these were given to me as well. So yeah, that's it.
Wow,
that's my favorite.
you have a lot of shit. That's cool.
Yes.
I would I can't move around because I'm sitting at a fucking computer, but I'll have to send you pictures of my room upstairs.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's pretty wild up there. Like well, since Dalton is missing and I don't have a ton of small talk, I do have some questions that
let's get to the questions
that we didn't get to answer, and I have some more questions coming in. I decided to put a poll up. I was like, if people ask them last minute, fuck it.
Okay.
Let me grab the old ones though. What does your training for the week look like? I suppose we could definitely each go through that, and then if Dalton ends up coming back, he could go through it too. Although I know Dalton's not really training right now. But Grace, why don't you run through like obviously it would take fucking couple hours to explain all your training, but why don't you just go through like how many days a week you go, what the focus is each day, and maybe like how much time you spend at the gym, like just like a quick rundown of the week.
Yeah. So I train 4 days out of the week. I train Emmy upper Monday, speed lower Tuesday, speed upper Thursday, max lower Saturday. And my schedule has honestly changed about 10 times just in the last year. So I've only been on this schedule for a couple of weeks.
This 4 day a week one, or you mean like the actual days that you go?
Actual days and rotations that I'm going.
Right.
Yes.
So you just move them around if you need to. That's the nice thing about going only 4 days a week is it is like a little bit of wiggle room.
Right. And well, the kind of the bummer about it is that I do have a little bit, for the next 6 months, I have weekends off. So that actually cleared some stuff up for me for my schedule, because before I was training like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I wasn't able to spread it out as much because I also need to be there at a certain time when everybody else is, so that I have some help or spotters or whatever. So that was a limiting factor as well. And then, so I'm there anywhere, like the best optimal time is I'm there for 2 hours, and that is it.
That sounds about right.
That's what I want to, that's my timeline that I usually want to get through my workout. But say on nights where it's max where everybody else is doing max lower, or I'm in my shirt or something like that, everybody's taking longer because everybody's stopping to help everybody else.
Yeah.
So the workout definitely takes much longer. Excuse me. So some nights I'm there for like 3 hours.
Holy fuck. That's very, I mean, right now my workouts are super fucking short, but when I was training with the same split you are, 3 hours would be very few and far between, but it would occasionally run that long.
Yeah, that's usually more common on like Monday nights when, say, like when the girls were all in meet prep for the pro-am, like, you know, that's more than half of the gym doing shit.
Now that you guys over there also do, correct me if I'm wrong, I know some of the people over there at least do, seems like significantly more load of accessory work than most people do. Like it I don't know what you personally do, but it does seem like overall the people training at the sweatshop, or at least the girls, seem to do a lot of workload.
In a way, that's what I've heard when people start training here, because I haven't trained anybody anywhere else, so this is all I've known. Pretty much. Dalton. I know. That's a good screen grab. And so that being said, like we have our main movement and then our like kind of main strength accessory, and then maybe 2 more accessories after that. Then we have core, and then we have a quote unquote finisher.
What's the finish? What's the finisher? Like high rep?
Just like an incredibly high rep movement. So like anywhere from 100 to 200 reps of something.
I gotcha. I'm only asking because people listening might not know what the fuck you're talking about. You know what I mean?
Yes. No, that's fine. It's just kind of like more of a blood flow movement or a rehab movement, something like that.
Yep.
Yeah. And actually with Cosette and Dayan there, so they've been there for about 3 years now, I think. I've changed my upper, so I don't necessarily do what's written in our programming for my upper stuff, at least when I'm in a meet prep. So I don't know, it just kind of changes, it just varies. And what else about my training?
Oh my god.
Jesus. Hey, your connection seems pretty good now, Dalton. What are you, home?
Because I'm not driving. I'm in my house.
Oh, well, welcome back to the podcast.
Well, you know, I'm just trying to it's your world, I'm just living in it, Stanley.
Are you settled?
Well, I don't know, because I'm getting yelled at, so I might have to jump on my bike and ride over to this fucking family dinner thing.
Bro, oh wait, what time
That's okay, dude.
Even though I don't want to do it.
Just give us like a solid 20-30 minutes and then we'll let you go.
That's my goal.
Okay. I'll keep an eye on time. So right now we are answering, Grace is in the middle, or well, she's near the tail end of answering what a typical
I heard
week
I heard everything. I got to participate with my ears.
Oh, okay. All right. You're all caught up to speed then.
He's caught up.
Okay.
I'm gonna change clothes on camera, so it's gonna get real hot.
Okay.
And y'all, I'm literally not joking.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
That's fine, dude.
Just don't change your boxers.
Yeah.
Nah, dude. Dick's out.
Well, where were you at, Grace? I think I interrupted you a little bit there.
Honestly, that's about probably the extent of it. Honestly, my training in the last like month or so has been very lackluster, and it's going to become more lackluster because I just tweaked my knee at work.
Oh, that's fucking blows.
Really?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
It's just like, I think it was just like overuse. It was one of those days where I was literally running around all goddamn day.
Yeah.
And I think it's just like patella tendonitis that I'm experiencing.
Yeah.
Dude, my patella is like a whole nother kneecap.
Yeah. So
like I'm serious, that thing is huge.
start some cryotherapy next week and see how I like it.
Does that stuff actually work, or have you never tried it?
I have never tried it, but I asked around people who have tried it, and they highly recommend it. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah,
is that something that you've dealt with before? Like, is that pretty reoccurring with the knee, or?
And this knee, no, I've never had it before ever.
So you're a little bit nervous.
I'm a little bit nervous about it. I have some serious shoulder issues happening right now, which is kind of reoccurring, but this is definitely lasting longer. I'm just getting older.
How have you had any like crazy injuries or anything like that?
Yeah, so I've dislocated both of my shoulders.
Oh shit!
So that's why they'll take turns acting up.
Hold on, wait. Back up. Was this like while you were lifting?
Yeah, this was 4 years ago.
Holy fuck! Wait, hold on. How'd you dislocate them?
How?
Were you wrestling with one of the fucking apes?
No.
What the fuck?
It is honestly the stupidest fucking way I could have dislocated them. It's really embarrassing.
You don't want to tell us?
I'll tell you, but you're gonna laugh.
Okay.
I was doing shit, and I don't even know, overhead extensions.
Mm-hmm.
With the barbell going back. Nice. And it just kept going back.
Like a pullover almost?
Yes, thank you.
Holy fuck.
Dude, that's fucking sick.
Oh man, that must have felt insane. I always do those with a kettlebell now, because we have kettlebells that go up to 100 pounds at the gym I'm at, and they feel a lot better and safer with with a straight bar or even a dumbbell when your hands are like this or like this. Mm-hmm. I get a lot of shoulder impingement. Mm-hmm. And then I could see where if it went too far, you would dislocate, because everything's kind of yeah. With a kettlebell, when you're gripping this way, you can almost keep reaching back until it touches the ground and get no
Yeah. So the only way that I will do those now is actually at a cable, and I'll lie on a bench, and I will just have either a rope attachment or one of those spudding attachments,
that
and
feels
I will
amazing.
just keep it really close, really high rep. I don't do anything heavy with it.
Mm-hmm.
So my shoulders will take turns flaring up every once in a while. So this one, my right one, is fucked up right now, and then my left knee is fucked up right now. And then I've always
you need a whole new body. Just throw it out, bro.
I do.
I feel you.
I've thrown out my back a couple times at work, and then I did it once while I was training too. Mm-hmm. And after that, I shortly learned that my hip, the socket, I don't have a lot of room in the socket, so it kind of just doesn't rotate the way it should.
Yeah.
So I feel that a lot when I'm squatting.
This all sounds normal, but terrible. We've been there. Dalton, you look pretty good, buddy. What are you weighing these days?
275-ish. 48 pounds down or something like that.
No shit. You had told me 40 something pounds down, but I don't think I asked you what you actually weighed. 275 is great, man. That was kind of our goal for you for a while.
Yeah, I feel fucking gnarly. I definitely miss being a larger human though.
Really?
Yeah, dude, I like that big bloated powerlifter look.
Just get jacked, man.
Yeah, so just get jacked instead.
Yeah.
I feel
that takes so much dieting.
At my no, not that. I'm just saying, I feel like whenever I'm at my biggest, I'm just out of breath all the time.
Oh, dude, trust me, I didn't breathe for 3 years. Stan watched me walk up one hill and almost die.
Yeah, you better be ready for more walks this time, bro. We go on a lot of walks.
Fucking Bree literally texts me she goes, all the beach trips, and I just instantly went, fuck this trip.
No, but dude, we go to the beach because I don't like going during the day, because I'm not really one to lay on the beach. I just think it's fucking boring. But
I don't like it either.
Because the beach is 10 minutes from us, we go later at night when it's cool. So you go to the beach and it's there's this nice breeze, even if it's hot as fuck out, there's a nice breeze. Yeah. And at the beach, for some reason, it's 65 all the time at night. Obviously, during the day it gets hot, but at night it's nice and cool.
That's how science works, buddy. It's the wind coming off the ocean.
Yeah. So we just walk, and you walk with your feet in the water, or whatever. And it's so fucking relaxing, dude. We went today actually in the middle of the day because it was cloudy, and we brought the dog, and we just bought her this 15-foot leash, and she was having a fucking great time. She was just running all over the place. Yeah, it was pretty tight.
That's my girl.
But yeah, go ahead, Grace.
I would say Bree recently posted that she was eating Flamin' Hots on one of your guys' walks.
Yeah.
I messaged her and I was like, where's the fucking cream cheese at though?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Is that the combo?
Cream cheese and flaming
Hots and cream cheese is fucking fire.
Dude, that sound. I would imagine that would be good. I don't know if taking cream cheese on a walk would be the best idea.
Yeah.
So what she does,
to, like, when I was like 15, 16, 17 years old, I swear that's like all I fucking ate, because I would come home from school, get my homework done or whatever, and then I'd play World of Warcraft and just eat Flamin' Hots and cream cheese and drink Mountain Dews.
You know what I like better is the they have like Flamin' Hot for like every snack food now. They have like Flamin' Hot Doritos that are wicked fucking good. They've got like a little bit of like lime, and they're so bomb. No, but dude, Bree's thing is like she wears a fanny pack all the time, and so she had the fanny pack unzipped, and she had the bag of Flamin' Hots like rolled down over itself so that it was like a bowl, and she just had it in the fanny pack in front, and we were walking and she was just eeting them.
I feel like why is it that fucking hot girls, why do y'all do the weirdest shit? Like, have you that story that she posted about when you get in a hot girl's car, that could not be more accurate.
Yeah, and it was messy as fuck. I know.
Yeah,
dude,
y'all
like,
are the most disgusting, beautiful creatures in the world.
Is your car clean, dude? Every like chick I've ever dated has had the messiest fucking car, including Brie. And it's not like, I mean, it's not like disgusting. Like, there's not like fucking trash in there, but there's just like, she just has shit everywhere in her car. Like, she's got like clothes and like fucking like 10 different purses that have nothing in them, and like shoes and flip flops.
My wife plus 2 kids, I don't even look in that truck anymore.
Yeah, it's just a mess.
Yeah, no thanks.
I get so mad.
Dude, I clutter drives me nuts. So my car looks like there's like dirt on the floor from my shoes, but like other than that, it looks like I just fucking bought it.
I clean my truck out every day.
Yeah,
I don't.
My car is dirty from work and stuff, but like there's nothing in it.
You don't seem like a clutter person at all, Grace.
I am a very, very clean person. I'm actually, my apartment's driving me crazy because I haven't had the chance to clean.
You seem like organization is your like therapy.
Oh yeah. When I was a kid, I used to go to my mom's lab on the weekends and like organize and label things for her and like do her filing stuff. Like that's just like that.
You're the Sheldon Cooper of the zookeeping world.
Yes. Actually, we're all pretty anal retentive in our department.
So do you have like get like monkey hair all over you, like as if you know like if you like go over somebody's house with dogs and you get like fucking dog hair all over you? Is that like
no
they
don't really, like, they don't shed, they don't have multiple coats. Certain species
but like
do,
even like for me, like if I like spend a long time like on my phone like this and I'm wearing like a black shirt, there'll be like beard hairs and shit like on my fucking you know what I'm saying?
I think you might want to get that looked at, bud.
Their hair will like I'll find their hair like on enrichment stuff that I am cleaning up, but no, I don't ever come home. I come home with like straw in my bra and in my hair and like just food sometimes in pockets, and it's more of like that stuff.
Yeah. I have a serious question though. Like, obviously you build an emotional relationship with these animals because they're like your freaking kids pretty much. But you kind of have to like stay on your guard too because they're still animals, right? Like,
I view my job as being very like you said, you build relationships with them for the purpose of trust. Yeah. You kind of have a little bit of your favorites, but my job is very much like they are them. I want them to live their world. I want them to do their thing. I am just here to take care of them and keep them safe and healthy.
Yeah, because what I was kind of trying to like emphasize on was like, if you let your guard down too much and they react like an animal, you're fucked.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. They'll test you anytime they can, and so I'm always
really.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Dude, that's so cool.
For sure.
Have you ever had like I mean, I don't know if you can even talk about it, but like, have you ever had like where they like pull you or something?
I've definitely had an incident. I not I don't think I can talk about it.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay.
It's all good. I was at the local zoo here, and they do like a show, you know, where they feed the gorillas and all that stuff. And one of them pulled the dude's pants and hit his ass on the cage.
Oh yeah, like there's a protective barrier between them and us. In our old holding areas, the barriers are actually able to get, you know, their arms out to about here or so. Okay. They've never pulled me or anything, but they have taken advantage of me as I was looking away. I have had bites. But I do know, I actually do have a funnier story.
That's intense, dude.
Yeah, I had to go to the hospital and everything. The funnier story is my old boss. We have, going down the holding areas, there are yellow lines so that like you know, you're always aware of how far you can and can't get close to them.
Oh, that shows how far they can reach.
Essentially, it's like, hey, don't cross this yellow line because that's for your safety.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And my boss, he had bent over and his butt pretty much past that yellow line, and one of the females straight up goosed him. She did it. And he shot up and he was like, what?
Holy shit, that's funny.
Yeah, so those things definitely happen. I'd rather not have something like that happen than dangerous happen. But she was just curious more than anything.
With her hairy fucking fingers.
I feel like they have a pretty good sense of humor, do they not?
Yeah.
They do some pretty funny shit.
Oh yeah, they definitely do funny stuff, and I'm sure that they find shit that we do entertaining.
I would give anything to be able to talk to animals. Like, honestly. Yeah.
Like, that would be your superpower.
Like how we have conversation, I would give fucking anything. Cause dude, I have full-fledged conversations with my dog right now.
I think a lot of people do that.
Dude, cause she's the love of my life. Are you kidding me? Mm-hmm. She's the only creature in the entire world my wife is jealous of.
Sometimes when I get real stoned and I'm vibing, I'm like, this dog can understand me on some level. Like, she knows what's up. You know?
So dogs, like the way dogs have been bred and evolutionized throughout the last 10,000 years that they've been in our lives. Yeah. They've been bred to actually have that specific mutual relationship with us. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And even how, you know, how dogs' eyes seem to be very expressive. Yeah. Even that is a particular trait that has been chosen for and bred through over time as well.
Yeah. Really?
Yes. So, science research has shown that like they obviously understand words that we say, up to an extent of words that we say, inflections in our voices.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And they read our body language and facial expressions as well. So even though they don't completely understand every single thing that you're saying, they definitely, they know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, dude, dude, I just want to have a conversation with her.
I feel you, dude. I feel you.
Or Xena. I just want to know what's going on in that fucking dog's head.
I wonder how that's going to go this time.
You know that stuffed animal, the monkey that just hits the fucking symbols together? Yeah. I feel like that's Xena's brain.
Yeah, when she saw you, dude. When Dalton met my dog, he just started.
She was not having it.
He just started fighting her, and she had no idea what was going on. She was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh yeah, I was like, "You're wrestling with me. I don't care how you feel about it."
Yeah, she wanted to bite you the whole time, but she's a good girl.
She gnawed on me with those fucking gummies a couple of times.
Well, that's the reason I don't care. She just has she has like no teeth. I'm like, nah.
She literally
Okay,
can't
that's
hurt
good.
anyone.
Oh, yeah, bite him. Who cares? We never finished training week.
I think training week is over. Or at least for me, if you guys want to.
What?
I don't know if people are interested or not in how I'm training right now. So.
I don't think anyone cares about how we train or don't train.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Let's see. I do have a bunch more.
All right, let's do it.
Grace, did you watch the last episode?
Not yet. I had to work a lot of overtime last week and late shifts, and then I had to get everything ready because I actually went to the meet yesterday, the Meta Militia meet yesterday.
Yeah.
So we got up it was me, Leah, and our friend Brett. We got up we started driving at 3 a.m. to get out to Erie, Pennsylvania. And we got there at 9 o'clock, right when the meet started.
Jeez, dude.
And I saw Bob Merck bench 1,000 pounds.
Sick.
He did fucking what?
He did 1,000 pounds in one of those shirts.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
Shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I also saw a guy fucking take his third attempt and break his fucking wrist, and the bar landed right on his stomach. This was 2 people before Bob Merck, and I was like, holy shit, I'm never touching one of those shirts.
Yeah. there was seemed like there was a lot of big lifts happening at that meet. I saw a lot of people posting about it. That probably went about the same distance drive for me. I kind of almost wish I went down for that. I didn't even know that was happening. Like, dude, they gave out like the fucking belts and shit to the winners. That shit was sick.
Yes. Yeah.
I love how Delafave posted. He was like, "Me before the meet, don't get hurt. Total something big. What actually happened? Totaled 2,700. Got hurt."
Yes, I watched that happen.
What happened? What happened to him?
So he was about halfway to his lockout. Like, the bar was in the thigh area.
Yeah.
And it's like it was his left hamstring. It like kind of straightened out, and then it like didn't, and then it like straightened back out again. I don't know. I think pulling the hamstring.
Okay.
And he couldn't he had to be iced after and immediately. And
dude, that's terrifying.
Yes.
I've torn my hamstring. That shit takes a long time to fucking heal. Like,
fuck yeah.
Connor tore his back in January, and he did this meet yesterday. This meet in general, these spotters were really awesome because there were, and I'm not saying this to be an asshole, there were a lot of very technically ugly lifts.
Yeah.
And I had to turn away multiple times during squats because I was like, oh my God, this person, like, their fucking knee, like something's gonna happen. And I couldn't watch it happen.
I don't like seeing that shit either. Yeah.
That's why
I'm not trying to say that to be squat. I'm not trying to say that to be like mean at all. It's just like, ooh.
Yeah.
But these spotters, I mean, and as a consequence, a lot of people missed a lot of fucking lifts, especially in squatting. And these spotters caught them every single time. They did so awesome. So kudos to them. It was a very well-run meet.
Yeah. I can't watch Crystal Tate squat. Like, she's so fucking strong, but her knees scare the fuck out of me, dude.
Yeah. I agree.
I know she's gonna stand up with this, but I'm still scared.
It's still nerve-wracking,
man.
You know what I found out I could do? Hold on. You guys can keep talking.
Are you doing this fucking banana shit again?
Yo, yeah. I'm gonna try to find
Grace, we actually did really good last episode. I allowed us to get a lot of questions. I promise Stan before the podcast was like, I promise I will be good.
With me, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, with our honorary co-host, it's like, all right, whatever, fuck y'all. I'm gonna be the real me.
Yeah, well, that's kind of, dude. I just wanted to do a chill one tonight because, I'm about to go on vacation this week, and I do like podcasting, but podcasting with people I don't know.
It can be a chore. Kind of.
It's there's
Because
like this whole
you have
thing.
to,
I get the anxiousness going leading up to it, even though like I'm fine every time. Like it's so stupid because I'm not weird interacting with people.
Yeah.
but it's draining.
But the lead up to interacting with them, I'm like panicking.
Yeah.
So when we were on our way there, like all of a sudden we were 10 minutes away in the morning. Oh, and then we drove fucking 5 hours back home last night after the meeting.
Jesus, dude.
So I have everything cleaned up by now, but I had to do other shit today. Anyway, on about 10 minutes away from there, from our arrival, Leah is like, I'm starting to get really fucking anxious. Because she is like similar to you and just kind of like that social anxiety. Mm-hmm. Whereas, I mean, she's perfectly fine and not, awkward at all. It's just,
yeah.
So I understand that.
Dude. Yeah. Like, fuck. To me, it gets kind of exhausting when you're feeling like you have to carry the conversation because the person's not giving you enough back. Luckily we haven't.
Dating.
Dude. Like, luckily we haven't really had any guests like that. But like, forced small talk is my fucking enemy.
Yes.
I hate asking a question and then them answering, and then you're like, cool. So like, what's your favorite color? You know what I mean? Like, dude, give me fucking some substance, bro.
I do get a little stressed too, where like, whenever you do something online like this, there's like a slight delay. And so like, when you start talking in real life, it takes about a second, maybe not that long, but it feels like a while. It might be half a second, but still enough to have people cutting each other off a lot, where like, it takes a second for me to receive that on my end. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or like that guy, Andrew, we fucked up a lot because that delay was killing our fucking shit.
Yeah, because you'll go to talk because you think everyone's not about to talk, but then because of the delay, all three people, whatever, start talking at once. And then that like brings the stress back a little bit. I'm like, oh, fuck.
I love the way that Brian Hill handles it, though. He just always goes, go ahead, Stan.
Yeah. All right, let's answer these fucking questions. Sex before meat, yes or no?
Every goddamn day, motherfuckers.
No,
I would say.
I want to sleep.
Well, what do they mean before meat? Like the day of?
Morning of. Let's get it.
Yeah, I would say that's a definite no for me. Morning of, but night before, whatever. As long as I get to sleep on time.
Testosterone. Oh man.
I think like it's more of a what you're in the mood for thing for me, where I usually wouldn't be in the mood for that, but I'm not like one to think like, oh, it's gonna affect my performance or like, obviously the testosterone is not an issue because
it's flowing.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Well, and I'm somebody where if I'm not like involved with anybody, like I don't go out and just like sleep with people. So.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Imagine putting in the fucking work like the night before meet. Yeah. Fuck all that. No. I assumed that he was just meant like if it's there. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. No, definitely. Even if it's there, definitely not.
I feel you. Usually, like if I'm like really focused or like the night before the meet, you're thinking about the fucking meet. So like.
I'm too like stressed out, and I'm like, I just need sleep.
Yeah, I agree. I probably feel the same way, but yeah, I don't think it has any negative effects as far as like, unless you're actually missing sleep. If like, if you're like Dalton, fucking go for it. I mean, it's not gonna
go for it, Dalton.
Yeah, it's not gonna.
I gotta get in where I can fit in. Okay.
Yeah.
I got 2 kids, bro. This shit is few and far between.
Ewoks or Jawas? I don't actually know the difference. Wait, Ewoks are the little furry things, right?
You fucking kidding me? Yeah, and Jawas are the little guys with the red eyes and the.
All right. What are we talking about? What are y'all talking about?
Star Wars.
I don't know shit about that.
I probably go Jawas because they're fucking crafty little things, stealing everything, bartering.
These fucking things. You guys see that?
All right, I love y'all. I just got a call from my wife, and it was not fun.
You gonna run?
Yep.
Okay, buddy. No worries.
I love both of you. Be safe.
We're going to answer the rest of these. How do I get this thing off my fucking screen? Hold on.
I don't know. Go ahead. Later, guys.
We can just have Ewoks in the background the rest of the time.
I know. Oh, fuck. All right, here we go. Okay. Well, what the hell? All right. This is normal now. So Ewoks. Oh, these guys for sure. Can you see that, Grace?
That's what I was describing.
Yeah. I agree. The Jawas are a lot cooler. Wait, did you?
Yeah, they're.
Yeah. These are the guys that like steal everybody's shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're crafty little things.
You watch The Mandalorian?
Oh hell yeah, I watched that.
And honestly, I'm really not like, I'm not into Star Wars. I've seen every Star Wars thing there is, but I'm also not. I'm like, like usually I want to walk out of a Star Wars movie, I'm like, you know, it's okay, whatever. But the Mandalorian, I don't even know why I started watching it, but I ended up binging it in like 2 or 3 days, and I was like, fuck, this show's actually really good.
Yeah, and the nice thing about The Mandalorian is you really don't need to know anything about the Star Wars lore or anything like that to
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I think that helps because like I've seen them all, so I know what's going on, but I don't like what's it called? Like read any like extra material. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when I was growing up, like my dad was a huge Star Wars and Star Trek fan, actually. So that was heavy as my childhood. And then I've always been a fan growing up. I even had a Sith sticker on my first car.
That's sick. I never fucked with Star Trek. Like I just couldn't get into it.
I like now I don't really care for it, but
yeah,
I was raised with both.
I feel like there was always more action and drama in Star Wars, you know what I mean? And then Star Trek's just they're always just fucking sitting in that ship. It's called the Enterprise, right? And they get like the costumes aren't cool.
Yes.
Like they're not cool at all. They're just like weird, tight, like yellow and blue shirts or whatever.
Hell yeah.
I don't even think I've seen. They had like the newer movies too. I don't even think I've seen those. I remember I think I saw part of the first one, and I was like, "This is shit." It wasn't good. I didn't think it was good anyway. But I never watched. I never watched like the old one really.
I haven't indulged in the newer movies either. I saw the first one that came out, and I was like, "Okay, cool," but then I never kept up with them because they just, I didn't have that much of an interest.
A lot of movies now like just seem to, and we'll get back to talking about Lift in a second, but a lot of movies now just seem to all follow the same fucking formula. It's like they get like this this template for the way a movie's plot's gonna go, and then they just insert different like characters and shit, and like those movies to me just seem, I'm like, I've seen this movie like 100 times. This is every movie.
I hate, there's a lot of unoriginality, or it's like if there's a constant remakes or sequels to something, and like there's hardly anything that's really original these days. And the only original stuff you get are typically stuff from manuscripts or like books or whatever that are made into movies.
Yep.
And then it's just like, well, the book is obviously going to be better, so you read the book instead.
Think about like the last time you've seen a movie where you didn't know what the fuck was going to happen. Movie I would be thinking of is what's that movie with Casey Affleck with the girl that goes missing, or she's missing?
Gone Girl?
No, that's a good movie too though. I think this is a little bit older. That's Ben Affleck. This one's let's see. Gone Baby Gone. Yeah. I don't know if you've seen that movie. You should watch it though. That movie is kind of fucked up, honestly. But it's like one of those movies where the whole time you're like, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like this is pretty intense. And then, but it's not like an action movie. It's like a more of a mystery type of thing, because they're like they're trying to find out why the fuck this girl's missing. And then the way it ends is like so out of left field, but also not so random that it doesn't make any sense. And you're like, what the fuck? But anyways, I think that movie's from like 2007 or something, and I haven't seen a movie really since then that really, like, you always know what's fucking coming at the end. You know what I mean?
I think that I find more interest in series these days.
Same.
Remember when like movies used to be the shit and TV was like, oh, it's just TV.
Trash.
Like it was just like rom-coms
Yeah.
and just shit like that.
Yep.
Or like sitcoms, sorry. But now it's like you have these awesome series like The Mandalorian, Game of Thrones, even the Marvel series that they're doing lately. Like if you have Disney Plus.
I have Disney Plus. I haven't watched any of those because I don't like the movies.
Well, okay, fair enough. Even like Netflix's own series. I can't wait until Witcher season 2 comes out.
I'm gonna watch that. I actually like the first season. Took me a couple episodes to like get into it, and then that's another one that I think that I watched that during coronavirus, so I just kind of binged it out in like a day. You know what I mean?
Did you ever play The Witcher?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
The game's sweet.
Yeah.
I was a little bummed out. It seemed like they maybe could have had a little bit better budget for that show. You know what I mean?
For sure. It's very low budget. You can tell.
Yeah, some of the like non-human type characters like look really fucking bad.
Yeah. But that's okay.
It breaks the immersion a little bit.
I think we're so spoiled with better technology. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, we gotta get back into lifting before all of our fucking 100 viewers drop off. Actually, I think we have an episode that's like over 200, but they're up and down, and it's hard to tell. I think it's a lot based on, and obviously it's based on who we have on, but then also some of the episodes I think of better titles than others. And that has a lot to do with like whether people click on it or not. You know what I mean?
Well, we should probably talk more about sex before the meet then, because that'll get fucking views.
I should name it that because we talked about it. Because I do like episode whatever, and then I do like a quote or something, or not even a quote, but.
Well, we ended up like in between like warm ups and flights and stuff. All of us that were kind of hanging out there. It was like me, Leah, Delafov, his girlfriend, Erin, and Nikki and Miller and all those people. We ended up playing Would You Rather? And it was all just like sex scenes, so it was very entertaining.
Yeah, that can be fun.
Yes.
That can be fun. We'll have to do that at some point with like a cast of 4 people that's really like mismatched. You know what I mean? That'd be funny. You have to have on one person that's like very uncomfortable with that stuff, though. You know what I mean?
Is anybody in powerlifting really uncomfortable with that kind of stuff?
I know, right? Yeah. You have to get like a really like someone who's really like square, like a natty USAPL lifter.
Honestly, you could just have Cassette.
I can see that. I don't know her well, but I could
not saying that she's square or anything, but she's very modest.
Kind of proper.
She's just like yeah.
That's fucking funny. When are you planning to train at Billerica again? When you get a more reliable crew? ?
That's you.
That's an easy answer. I'll go back there when I feel like there's somebody who has the same level of commitment that I do. I'm not even looking for like just more reliable than the last crew anymore. Like if I'm gonna bother to train with somebody and move around my schedule, it needs to be somebody that's like as into it as I am. And I'm not even the most hardcore person, and it seems so hard to find somebody that has the same level of interest that I do. We're like, when I'll literally hang out with somebody at my house and talk about fucking lifting for the entire time. If I had somebody to hang out and do that with, you know what I mean?
Yes.
But like,
so you and Dalton.
Hopefully, even Bree, who's like a savage in the gym, she's not like that into it. She's just really good at it.
Mm-hmm.
But she definitely matches my level of commitment, I would say. But then I'm looking for the person that's like, they don't schedule anything over the gym unless it's an emergency, like, you know, whatever, that shit happens. But they don't schedule any random normal event over the gym. Like, they're not going to be like, oh, well, I'm going to go on a date tonight, so I'm going to miss the gym. It's like, no,
shit like that.
Fuck that, dude. Like, I don't do that shit. I just lost my train of thought. I'm a little stoned.
I can tell.
Yeah. Somebody who's not gonna reschedule for no reason. Somebody who's not gonna just like try to change shit because of convenience. Like, oh, can we go at fucking this time today? It's like, no, this is the time we go here.
Yeah.
Just
exactly.
like if you had a shift at work, like we go and we do this thing at this time.
Exactly.
And then we hang out after and talk about fucking lifting. Yeah.
Talk about our goals. Let's talk about what we want to do. Like,
yeah. It's like,
how do we want to approach this? How do we want to take this meet prep? How do we want to do this? Yeah.
Yeah. And I know I'm not crazy because I know people like that. I just don't know anyone around here like that.
Yeah, we all do that.
Yeah. So it's tough to find. And obviously the solution is to move, but logistically I can do that eventually. I just can't do that right now.
Cincinnati.
I know that would be cool, huh? It's more so based on I guess it's based on me too. I don't know. Money
the
shit.
cost of living here is really great.
Yeah. Money shit and this situation of owning a house and then having it be a big thing if I go to like move it. It's like a little bit overwhelming to take on, so
it is.
Obviously at some point I have to, but like it's like getting that ball rolling is tough. So in the meantime,
see, that's something you have to decide now.
Yeah, exactly. Like training's going amazingly. I'm making a ton of fucking progress. All my lifts, besides the ones that I physically can't do, like without, you know, like I can't take a full gear squat, but all my other lifts and stuff are increasing.
Right.
So I'm like, I really can't complain right now. And because I'm not with a big crew like you are right now, like my workouts, like a 3-hour workout, a 2-hour workout is unheard of right now. You know what I mean? Because it's just me. Like I just fucking like I go in there, I'm done in like an hour, and I've like PR'd every lift and every accessory, and I'm out of there. Like it's like I can't really ask for more. You know what I mean?
That's so ideal.
Yeah. So,
dude, I enjoy the training that you're doing right now. Like the posts that you make. That's why I messaged you. I was like, when I'm done with this, I was like, I'm gonna have you do this.
It feels
like
good.
Bodybuilding. Yeah, I was like, I can work around injuries, you know, in the future. And I was like, I remember that feeling of like chasing the pump. I was like, I miss that, you know?
It's so sick.
And like getting done working out and be like, yeah, I look fucking jacked.
Yeah. Yeah. You're like,
I leave the workout now and I'm like, I'm still fat.
Yeah. And you also just feel like death.
Let me go home and eat more now.
like a heavy squat workout for me would be like, I'd get in the car, I'd drive home, I'd be like tired on the way home because it's a 45-minute drive, like wanting to fall asleep, and then I would fucking sit on the couch and like my feet and ankles would be swollen just from like the weight of what you're lifting plus sitting in the car after. Yeah. And so the rest of the night I was out of commission. Whereas now, like we'll get our workout in. I'll feel fucking amazing. I'm like, damn, I look insane right now with this pump. And then like we'll be like, let's go to the fucking beach and go for a walk or jump in the water to cool down. Like
you can actually get more shit done. You can have more free time. Yeah, I think about that stuff all the time. Especially like I said, with these two wonky things happening right now. I'm like, I feel like my time is coming to an end. Yeah. Like I need to wrap it up within the next year.
I hear you. I've had this back problem where I blew out a disc like 6-7 years ago, and it's been persistent.
I had 2 bulging discs.
So the whole time and I'm not 100% like, oh, I'm done, but I know that I only have so much longer to get 1,000-pound squat done, like with just that type of training. The training I'm doing right now, I can sustain. Like it's fine.
Well, and honestly, like I think about too. I said I was like, whatever lifting I'm doing, I was like, I'm definitely still gonna do it at Sweatshop. Yeah. That way I can still like help people and just. I mean, that's where all my friends are too.
Sweatshop has all the shit too. Like they have more machines than the fucking gym that I'm at right now.
Yeah. But I also think like, well, maybe if I do that for 2 years and my body starts feeling better or whatever, then maybe I'll want to compete again. So it's like,
that's why I'm not worried about it. It's like,
right.
I feel the best I've felt in a few years now.
Good.
And like, I had nothing that was like completely shutting me down from training. But while I was training, doing the same type of shit you're doing right now, it was like every week I was managing my back pain.
Yep.
Left shoulder, I like have these issues that just, it's nothing huge, but I just get like pinching pain that's persistent and I have to manage it. And then I'd have my fucking hamstring very occasionally would act up, not too often. And like, I get like neck problems and shit. And it's just like, all of this is like fucking it's so hard to manage. I'm like, I'm doing more recovery shit than I'm doing training. And right now I'm doing so much training. I'm training 5 days a week right now. And I don't find myself needing to do almost any modalities for recovery besides just like light walking, and I feel great. Yeah. It's like pretty insane. Awesome. And I'm like, dude, my shoulders were hurting trying to fucking I don't even know, like just train like how I thought I should train. And now I'm doing like Smith machine overhead press like with fucking like 250 pounds for like 6 to 8 reps, and my shoulders don't feel anything. So I'm like, I'm confused because my shoulders have gotten stronger, but they like don't hurt. Whereas before, whenever I would get to the shoulders after like regular bench training or whatever, I would have to go lighter because I would just be like, oh my God, like this shit's just beat up.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Now I have like a shoulder day. And like,
I want a shoulder day again so bad.
It's tight. It's so tight.
What was so bad?
And the pump I get is insane, and the amount of size I've put on my shoulders is crazy. Like I'm like, damn, I should have been fucking doing this before. Like it'll probably help when I get back to
it will. It'll all pay off. Like all the hypertrophy, the building that muscle. Even though like you're like starting whenever you do start back out, you won't be exactly where you're at, but to get back to where you were and then beyond will take a very minimal amount of time. Yep. And I think it'll be very beneficial, keeping your body healthy. I know one of the reasons Cosette has been able to do this for so long is because she's taken breaks. Mm-hmm. She even did a bodybuilding phase for a while and stuff. And I was even like, do I want to do a stage? Do I want to step on stage just to say I did it?
That would be so cool. That's something that I'm semi-interested in. And we were talking about this.
We were talking about that.
Maybe not last week. Whenever we were on Discord last, a couple weeks ago. I'm definitely semi-interested in that because I like the process.
Yeah.
I don't know how interested I am to
do it like all the time.
To have to practice posing so much that I can do it without a mirror in front of me. And then like do it in front of people. Like, I don't know that part of it. It's like, I don't know if I would have fun doing that or if that would just be super, super anxiety ridden for me. You know what I mean? Like,
I think about that too.
And it's it's not even the being like in a fucking like, whatever you wear. It's not even that. It's just like being in front of people on a stage, period. Like, I don't care if I'm fully fucking clothed. Like, being in front of people, because like
stage fright. When
you're like going up to do a heavy squat, I'm like in an enraged state. I don't see the crowd. It's like whatever. Like, I don't give a fuck. But if you're like standing there for like a while on stage, like posing, like you're gonna have time to like come around to the situation and be like, bro, what the fuck? Like, there's like a couple hundred people in front of me, like just hanging out, like staring, like this is weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is. It is really weird. And growing up, like I was on the stage all the time performing, right? So I don't do it anymore. So I actually get really, really nervous now myself. In fact, but the only reason I would encourage you to do something like that is just to step out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Do something to challenge yourself, step out of your comfort zone. I want to do the same. Mm-hmm. Just like the other day at work, we had a 30th birthday celebration for one of our silverbacks. Mm-hmm. And I did all the media interviews. Holy shit. I could feel myself. I could feel my face turning red. I was so flushed.
I hate that. You get like hot, you know? Yeah.
And I was like stuttering over my words and stuff. But I mean, it's the first time I've done that probably in about 7 years. So, and I was like, you know what? With more practice, I'll be fine. It'll be good. So yeah, I think you should.
Maybe, yeah, it could be something. I seriously am not 100% against the idea, which means it's like a decent possibility. You know what I mean? It's like, I follow bodybuilding very closely and I'm into it.
Right. I know you do.
So we'll see. Maybe I'll do a show if you do a show when you're in 2-3 years when you're done.
Yes.
When you switch over, we'll sign up for a show.
God, I was going to say, if you do a show, I'll drive out. I'll try to see if I can come out. But if we did the same show.
Yeah, you just do the same one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be something that like I could see myself doing, because then you have like an accountability.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
hold
like
each other accountable.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. You know, because I could do the whole thing. You know what I mean? Like the diet and the training. I just don't know about the it's just
the diet would honestly probably be the hardest part for me.
Yeah. I think
I can do it.
It gets easier if you have a deadline, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Which I usually give myself anyway. Like if I'm just dieting anyway, you know what I mean? Because you kind of have to. Otherwise, you're just like, am I just starving forever? You know what I mean?
So I just feel like this the rest of my life. Hi, Bree.
She can't hear you, but she said hi. All right, let's answer a couple more and then I'll go. Right. When's the next comp? I don't think you have one planned, right?
I do.
You do have one?
I do. It'll be December 12th. It would actually be at Bain's Gym, 2XL in Chicago, Lombard, Illinois.
Okay,
that's the plan. That's the plan. That's full power. But I just said to Laura yesterday, I was like, if my knee is still fucked up, I'm not doing full power. I'm not risking that.
What you do? So push pull or bench only, or
I'd probably do bench only, and I'd probably just do north of the border here. Not to. But I was like, I'm not going to travel 5 hours, get a hotel just to do bench only.
Yeah.
That's just my personal preference.
North of the border is November, right?
Yes, that's in November. It's our own meet. I would just do bench only, try to get that 400 plus, and then just call it for a while. Just get myself healthy again. So. The plan.
Maybe we would come out if you do north of the border. Possibly. Not gonna, because that could be cool. Like, I mean, I could even do something stupid like just do like a deadlift only and pull conventional. Just go raw. You know what I mean? My raw deadlift's actually really strong right now. So, I mean, that would be something that I wouldn't even really like have to bother to peak for. We could more just come out just for fun to hang out. But then, so that I have something to do, I could, like a deadlift only is like, you know, it's like
no pressure.
Yeah, it's like for fun. Yes. All right. So I obviously don't have a comp planned. Let's see. All right, one more. What are your current goals? I think that's actually kind of obvious for you if you're training for a meet. Unless you want to get like specific. I don't know if you're someone who likes talking about numbers or not. Oh, just froze. You're back.
Yeah, you froze too.
Did you hear the question or no?
If I have any specific
goals, and then like I was saying, like I don't know if you're someone who likes to talk about numbers or not.
I do have numbers in my head, but now I see them like fading away.
Really? What do you mean?
As much as I don't know.
Just because shit's hurting, or because training's not going great?
No, just because my body is legitimately hurting.
So is it like because sometimes like you'll feel busted up but still feel strong, or is it like you feel busted up and you're like when you're lifting like it's not going well?
I'm busted up, but on a lot of my stuff is still pretty strong, mostly strong. At least my upper body stuff is. Yeah. And I'm just gonna have to do a little bit more rehab type movements for my legs over the next month or so. See where I'm at after that.
When so if it's December, November,
Mm-hmm.
then when would prep start for that? Let's see.
September.
Like 3 months out, right?
Yeah,
about 2. That'd be September or October, depending what meet you end up doing.
Right.
So
I would probably make my decision.
Why don't you just
September.
fucking take August off and like not off from the gym, but why don't you just like back off? You'll probably feel stronger like when you start prep in like late September, early October.
That's kind of what I've been doing in some ways. Like I've just been doing a lot of bamboo bar stuff for my upper.
Mm-hmm.
I have a shirt day tomorrow. The shirt, I feel great in a shirt. So I'm going to do that.
Saves your shoulders a little bit.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
So I'll do that. And then like my accessories, I just kind of work around what I can work around. My knee does make me a little nervous.
Yeah.
Out of all the joints, that definitely makes me the most nervous. So I'll just kind of go back to more simple things like step ups and all that shit.
So it hurts when you're squatting and deadlifting?
No, it doesn't at all, actually.
Oh, so it more so hurts like just during life shit?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So in life shit, it's more uncontrollable. Whereas in a lifting environment, I'm actually able to control, everything that I'm doing. So I don't know. I'm not saying that like, oh, this is like, I'm never going to hit those numbers, but I err on the side of caution because I think that if my knee were to fucking blow out somehow, that's me not working either.
Yeah. Fuck that for sure. Do you feel like it's something that if you just sucked it up and took a couple weeks off of lower body or something, that it would give it enough like push to heal up?
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping if I just kind of go back to like some rehab stuff. I even said to Cosette, I was like, I think I'd be fine doing like some good mornings, just shit like that.
I can work through sled work, maybe like band leg extension.
Yes.
What about like a leg press or something? You put your feet up high so it's a little more hamstring glute. That might feel okay.
We'll see. I'm a little nervous.
Yeah. Just take it easy.
I am.
It's not, it's not like you're gonna lose any strength. You always end up like, as hard as it is to take time off, you always end up feeling way stronger after, which is crazy because for a beginner that would be so counterintuitive, but for like the amount of time we've been lifting for and the strength that our bodies have been able to accumulate, like time off making you stronger is definitely a thing.
Oh, for sure.
My current goals are just to honestly
get swole.
Look, I wanna finally kind of get that look where like people when they see me are like, all right, that looks kind of freaky. You know what I mean? Instead of just looking like somebody who kind of lifts. You know what I mean? Obviously,
you definitely look more than you kind of lift.
Yeah. I think I'm underselling a little. I want a little bit of that like holy shit factor.
Well, he's a fucking
more
big dude.
So than just like he looks strong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's my goal right now. Is I'm just trying to put like some enough size on to look a little freaky. And then I've been prioritizing health a lot just because right now I can. So like I said, we've been walking a lot. We probably do. Bree definitely does more than I do, but even me, I've probably been doing like 2 hours of cardio a week at least.
Oh yeah, dude.
Just because like today when we went to the beach and walked, it didn't even feel like that long, but we were walking for a fucking hour. And then like whenever I go to the gym, I usually try to do 15-20 minutes before I start lifting, and then we go for other random walks around town. So it adds up. Holy shit.
Okay.
And I'm working out in a gym that's like sweltering fucking hot, which I'm sure the sweatshop gets like that too.
Holy fuck, dude.
And it's in a basement of a building, so it's very humid, like insanely humid.
Those ours.
And I'm mostly working out either with myself or 2 other people, and the pace is really fast. So I feel like my fitness is extremely high right now.
Hell yeah, I love that.
And I'm spending a lot more money than I would like to, but it's definitely paying off. Like my blood pressure is better, everything's better. On like health supplements, like supplements that the kind of supplements that like you don't fucking feel anything by taking them. Like I have like these really high quality omegas that are like, it costs like $60 for the fucking bottle. I have
oh my god,
this stuff ubiquinol, which is really good for lowering your blood pressure. It's good for like heart health and stuff like that too. That thing is like $60 a bottle.
Where was your blood pressure before?
It was I think it was high 140s over 90 or something, which I was like, that's not insanely high, especially considering, but I wanted to get it back in a normal range, because like before I ever started taking anything, I was always someone who was like, you know, maybe like 105 over 70 or something, like super fucking...
I typically hang out in like 114, 115 over.
Yeah, something pretty fucking good. But now the last time I checked, I had it back down to 120 over the high 70s, and I'm like, all right,
nice,
I'm like,
dude.
I'll accept that.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a significant change, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I take multivitamins. I just take Animal Pack right now because it's easy and comprehensive, but that gets expensive too. I take vitamin D3. And like today, I've been like making a real conscious effort to get in multiple fruit servings a day, multiple vegetable servings a day. Today we bought this fucking this like juice at the store that's beets, turmeric, and ginger, and it tastes fucking disgusting.
I love beets.
Do you? They just taste taste like soil to me. But and I really don't like the taste of turmeric in a drink anyway. So this drink's like pretty gross. But I've just been trying to like consume things for health rather than just, because right now I don't need to eat as much as possible, because I'm not trying to be like, I'm not like trying to go do like a huge squat or something, and I don't need to be like super heavy, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
I'm only like 212 pounds right now, and I was right up near just under 230 when I was just finishing up at Billerica. So
I'm kind of in the same boat as you. I don't take as many like vitamin supplements because I should probably.
You probably don't need to. You're females tend to have just better blood work and stuff in general.
Well, I had gotten my blood work done 2 weeks, 2 Mondays after the pro-am. Mm-hmm. So I had only been off of my gear and stuff for a week.
Yeah.
And my levels and stuff were just slightly out of range, nothing like crazy bad.
Yeah.
And before I go back into a prep, I want to retest and just make sure everything's good. Mm-hmm. But I've been doing the same thing, trying to get more greens in at least throughout my day. I just started making smoothies again with like spinach and stuff. Yep. And I just ordered, my friend actually just told me about, is it CISSUS? CISSUS. Apparently it's really awesome for joint and tendon health, because I was telling them about my fucking body hurting. So I ordered that. I'm going to try that out.
Trying to look it up. Spell it one more time, or how you think it's spelled?
CISSUS.
CISS?
US.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'd never heard of it before. So
yeah, I haven't either.
On top of the tutorial and see if that'll help as well.
Yeah.
I'm just getting old.
Yeah. You know what's funny too is like I always like I was doing the like eating for performance before, and like now I'm eating less, but it's higher quality shit, and I feel way stronger.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, fuck, if only I was doing this when I was lifting heavy.
Oh yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
But now you know.
Yeah. Yep. Now I know. Oh, we got one more. This is a quick answer because I really don't give a shit about this question, but we'll answer it. Legality of band shirts and multiply. What do we think about it?
I'm not into them.
You're not into them.
Not into them.
Okay.
And that's, I actually said to Laura yesterday when I was watching it, I was like, I was like, I don't even understand. I was like, I feel like this should just be its own division in general.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, people struggle in a fucking poly and like the regular STPs and the bench shirts that exist now, and then you're gonna add this into the same fucking category as multiply. Like, and I get it. Like, yeah, bench the most ever. And I did say to, I don't remember who it was, but I was like, your upper body and your wrists can only stack so much weight on them.
Yeah. Like,
I don't care how much you fucking train. Eventually, it's gonna fucking crack under pressure, just like that one dude did yesterday. So, and personally, I'm not a fan. If you want to do it, that's great. Whatever, that's your cup of tea. I'm just gonna stick with my regular SDP and still outbench most of the girls out there. So, at least that's the goal. So we'll see.
We'll stick with your answer because my answer is just that I don't care. I honestly could give two shits.
Like I said, I don't care if you want to compete with it, and I'm competing against you with that. That's fine. I still consider it separate in my head.
Yeah.
I'll be like, okay, well, you did that shirt, and I'm doing this shirt. So,
yeah.
Different leagues.
Do you like when you go to a meet? Do you like look at who else is competing and like be like, oh, I could like beat this person or not this person, or like, do you care about that type of shit? I feel like you probably do a little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. I think that's cool. I'm not even saying that that's like I think me not caring just shows that I'm not as invested in powerlifting. Like, I think what you do shows that you care more about powerlifting. Same with that opinion.
But I also just know that like this is just for fun. Like, in the end, it doesn't matter. But when I was watching those benches yesterday, even in those shirts, I was like, even in my STP, I can still outbench all of these women in these shirts that were doing it at the time.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, cool. Like, I'm gonna make that happen, type of thing. Put it on the platform. So, but I'm not like, oh my God, I need to beat this person. They are the reason why I'm doing this, and all that shit. So
when you follow a lifter or like see a lifter and you're like, oh shit, like this person's sick. Do you take into account like how obviously they have to be strong, you know, like we're not interested really in seeing like super bad lifts, but like, is how strong they are of a lot of importance on whether like you kind of idolize them or not?
No.
Yeah, I feel the same way, but that also kind of connects back to how I feel about my lifting too. Is it's kind of like, I want my lifting to be a certain way and to look good, and I do want to be impressive, but I also don't really care where it stands as far as like if someone's done more or not. Like, if I do a lift and it's really cool and it feels good and I like have good vibes after and everybody's hyped in the room or whatever, I feel stoked about that lift, and I still feel like the sickest motherfucker in the world. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if the person after me squats more than me. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't give a fuck.
I'm the same way.
So like with those shirts, it's like, like, cool, bro. Like, you like,
Allison,
you know.
Allison, is it Hind or Hind? Just broke the 165 all-time world record bench in the SDP.
You're gonna have to tag me in that, because I was trying to find that because someone posted on their story a picture of her, but I didn't see the lift.
Leah posted it. So she benched 535, I believe.
Holy fuck.
Which is amazing. And I think to myself, like, damn, that's a fucking amazing. And I consider Allison in a fucking league of her own. I'm like, I will never be in that category, and that is cool with me. Like, I am cool with that. I'm not trying to be there. I'm not trying to be on that level, but I want to be at a level that is satisfactory to my own standards. Just like for you, like
100%.
You have your own.
Yep.
You have your own. I like, I guess, standard set in your head, like, this is what I want to get today. Yeah. And it's like, honestly, I think that a lot of times when you feel that camaraderie in the gym and you just know that you're getting stronger and you have that great lift because you know that you're just improving over time, like, that's really all that matters. I don't care if you're stronger than me or not, your numbers aren't quite to where I am in my training, probably because you're newer and you're going to get there eventually one day. I'm just hyped for you if you get that lift, no matter what.
It is interesting how you would think of people compare powerlifting to other strength sports, and they're like, oh, powerlifting is awesome because it's
individual based, basically.
What's the word? Objective, because it's by the numbers. But it's funny because at the same time, when you look at like the fans of powerlifting, like people like us who participate but are also fans, a lot of the times the like best or favorite lifters of people, it's more subjective. You know what I mean? Like almost like how other sports are. Like in basketball, people's who they think is the best or their favorite player, there's not really like a way to be like, yeah, you're right, that is the guy. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that in powerlifting too, even though you could look at a scoreboard and be like, well, no, this is the highest person, so he's the best. And you're like,
I don't care if
you're like, well,
have
no,
the highest
but
or the best shit. Like if there are a lot of people that are high up there that I am not fans of. To be honest, because I don't think that they're good people.
I feel you.
So if you're not cool and if you have bad vibes and you're constantly somebody that's causing drama and stuff, like, I don't want anything to do with you. I'm so more hyped for the people that are hardworking and they're just living their good lives and shit. And I'm way more hyped for those people than anybody else.
100%. I agree.
Yeah.
All right, Grace, we are all out. I'm gonna go chill for the rest of the night.
Yeah, dude.
Thanks for coming on, filling in for Dalton. Okay. Dalton wasn't here for very long, huh?
That's okay. I'll text you. Well, not this weekend, but I'll text you next weekend about
Dalton's gonna be here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He'll be there.
Oh, the weekend after. Oh, this weekend's already over. Okay. Yeah. The weekend after next. Yes.
Yeah. So okay. The weekend of July 31st and August 1st, I believe.
Yeah, we'll do that. A lot of times Bree has something going on to the weekend where I'm home alone, so we'll play some video games.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna stop recording this shit.